Can't prepare a speech for something like tonight, you just have to speak from the heart. It's amazing what has transpired at not only Port Allen Middle School, but Port Allen Elementary School and Conn Elementary School since 2010. I was sitting in my office in 2010, about February. Mr. George Hughes and Mr. Pat Richardson walked in the office and said, "Mr. Szymanski, we're here to help your school. What do you need done?" And I'm thinking, wow, man, that's a big undertaking. And I said, let's get a room painted. We did that, and then next year he came back and I said, I was a little ambitious. Dad always said, never could hurt to ask, you know. So I said, how about painting our gym? And, you know, Mr. Hughes walked in our gym. You've seen our gym. It's ginormous. And he goes, we can do that. He said, let's do it in 2 years. He said, pick out your colors. All we had to do over the years was buy supplies. And to sum it up best, Mr. Hughes, what he said when they were painting the gym while we were in Philadelphia at a conference at the end of April, he had some contractors with him working from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and one of them said that he would have charged 20 grand alone, 20,000, just to do the beams and the ceiling. All we had to do was buy the supplies, folks, and it's just simply amazing, and I can't say thank you enough.
You know, they first approached me. I had a staff member that belonged to their church. Back in 2010, we have our church that wants to come out and do something for schools. Do you need the help? Yes, I do. Mr. Pat Richardson was the first one I came in contact with. Mr. George came on last year. And first thing, of course, was us two with painting. We needed to paint our gym. And so we picked out the colors, and Mr. Corner was like, man, that's a bright green. And, and it was. Last year, they painted the cafeteria for me. Lots of painting, lots of cleanup. Landscaping every year, cleaning out my flower beds, putting new mulch in, planting plants. This was a whole piece of equipment that was rotten, not very safe, bolts coming apart. And what they did was they took out all of the old equipment that was there and built a whole new little system for the students last year. It wasn't just that day, they had to come back later on the next week and working till 7, 8 o'clock at night to get this done.
Moving on to Conn, I'll speak from Ms. Bruce, having been at Conn for a few years. They repainted the cafeteria, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's a pretty light green color as well. It's very neat, and it's a professional job. Everything is first class all the way. When I was at Conn, we didn't have a playground, and that is just phenomenal. That looks great. Like Port Allen Elementary School, the beams were painted along the walkways. Just that simple coat of paint brightens the day, and the kids see it when they get to school, and they recognize it. It shows you care. Those hallways are beautiful. They were repainted. I also want to thank Mary would keep West Baton Rouge beautiful. She has been there every step of the way each year. Countless hours dedicated to make sure everything is orchestrated as well. So it's a teamwork. It truly is a team effort.
This church group is not just Baton Rouge, it's surrounding areas. We had families coming from Lafayette, and they all, we're talking 200-300 people or more on our campuses doing this work on a Saturday. And it's just so overwhelming to see these people come out, and they're so grateful to even come out and do it. We had oncologists coming to paint, just people that own businesses within this church community. That's their day of service, and they've offered it to us the last 3 years, and it's just overwhelming what they have done to help us out.
Coffin hour in the gym when it started, it was like a school day. We had about 300 folks in there volunteering, and Mr. Hughes here orchestrates it beautifully.
He does.
He comes by, he wants the materials down, he'll come and check a couple weeks later, make sure they're there. Are you certified to teach? We love to have you. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. I love the way he thinks structurally. He gets it done. I can talk about Port Allen Middle School all day. You guys know me, but you know, as principal, I got a vision. The first thing I did was wanting the eagle on campus. One eagle. We had several eagles flying on different logos. We have one logo, and I wanted green and gold everywhere. These guys did it in one day. That beautiful green and gold stripe down the 6th grade hallway. It's first class. I had benches scattered all across campus. I said, Mr. Hughes, what are the odds of you putting them between the cafeteria and the band hall? He had front end loaders out there. He had dirt, folks with levels, and he knocked it out.
It's amazing. They bring in scaffolds, equipment, because their church has such a wide variety of people that have businesses and can do this to help us out. It's just amazing.
Moving on, this year he wanted to repaint our benches because last year he replaced the wood and he let it sit for a year. You could not paint that type of wood. So I said, let's go with the green and gold outside. Mr. Hughes, what do you think? He said, it'll look great. Get the oil-based paint. Mr. Kershaw took care of the rest. Moving on, that sign was leaning. I had to take pride in the school. We took 80-pound sack of concrete. We fixed it, straightened it up. We painted that pole green. And we painted that. You can't see it to the right, but that's our Port Island Middle School marquee. We painted that black. It looks sharp. Moving on to the granddaddy of them all. Our gym is fantastic. I got the logo on the gym a few years ago, and the scoreboards, thanks to Mr. Corona. The Church of Latter-day Saints took care of the rest. They did the bleachers, the walls, the ceiling, the beams. Amazing. You need to please stop by. I will gladly give you a tour. The kids love it. Kids came to school the next day. They were like, wow, the gym looks good. And for the kids to say that in middle school, that means a lot. I can't thank everyone enough for this. I called Mr. Corona on our day off, our spring break. He met me there on a Monday. We were there. We were all excited. Mr. Kershaw came, and we were just looking at the gym, and we were really in awe. And I thank Mr. Corona 100 times for allowing us to come up here. It's a great idea, Mr. Corona, for you to have us present this to. The least we can do for them. We had some very nice plaques made on behalf of the school system, and I'll go ahead and read you one, but they're identical. Since you're here, Mr. Hughes, this one goes to you first. Presented to George Hughes of the Baton Rouge, Louisiana Stake of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, in appreciation and recognition for the tireless service and commitment to the West Baton Rouge Parish School System. May 16, 2012. Got our West Baton Rouge logo on there. Mr. Hughes, you're the man. Come on up. We also have one for the stake, and they promised me they would hang it in their meeting place. It is made out to their leader, Mr. Valdine Riggs. Here to accept that plaque, we have Mr. Lauren Marks. Again, guys, thank you very much. That concludes the presentation.
You know, just say thank you is so inadequate. What else can you say? Thank you for what y'all have done. That gym has never looked as nice as it looks today. Y'all, I mean, you need to stop by and see that. It is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. And it just represents the effort that you guys have put forth here in the last 3 years. And, you know, to say thank you is really inadequate. I don't know what else to say. Y'all are always welcome here. We'll send you lifetime passes to every football, basketball game. We just appreciate you caring as much as you have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes.
I'd like to thank you all as well. Obviously, it's the first time I've been to a West Baton Rouge Parish school board meeting. It's been a great uplifting experience. It's been a great experience of working in your school system for the last 3 years. And we really wanted to reach out in the communities where we could feel like we could really contribute to people that probably couldn't get in other ways. We thought we could make a difference. What we felt there, what we saw there, and so we made some long-term commitments, and that's why we stayed here for 3 years in a row. I met 3 fabulous principals that totally committed to their careers and these kids, and that makes it easy to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.